Hi students, this is class for 10th class subject mathematics. Today we will solve one example and two problems from the chapter tangents and secants to a circle. This is ninth chapter in our textbook, very important for examination on for a subject mathematics. My name is Mandalap Srinivasarao, working as PGD Mathematics, Achyambata, Guntur district. Tangents and secants to a circle. Today we will solve first one example from page number 229, finding the length of the tangent. Page number 230, exercise 9.1, problems 4 and 5. Recap. First, we have revised all the learning concepts and important formulae before solving the problems what we learned in the last week. First, alternate angles. If alternate angles are equal, then two lines are parallel. If two lines are cut by a transversal and the alternate interior angles are equal or congruent, then the two lines are parallel. This is first principle. Pythagoras theorem. In a right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular side, this is base side. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal perpendicular square side and square of base side. That is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. Here, in a plane, there is one circle and one line. There is no touching and intersecting. If line intersects the two circle at 2 points, then the line is called secant. The line touches the circle at one point, then the line is called tangent. Theorem 9.1 in this chapter already covered in last week. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. This is tangent, this is radius. Radius is always perpendicular to tangent. Here angle is 90 degrees. Perpendicular. These two are perpendicular. In a plane, if two lines are perpendicular to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. If M is perpendicular to P and N is perpendicular to P, then M and N are parallel lines. First, we will solve example problem. What is that? Finding the length of the tangent. Find the length of a tangent to a circle with center O and radius 6 centimeters from a point P such that OP is equal to 10 centimeters. This is circle. This is center O and P is a point at a distance of 10 centimeters. That means OP is equal to 10 centimeters. OA is the radius, that is given 6 centimeters. Given OP is equal to 10 centimeters and OA is the radius is equal to 6 centimeters. According to the theorem 9.1, tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Here this is radius, this is tangent, so these two are perpendicular. So here angle is 90 degrees. So this triangle becomes right angle triangle. Here PA is tangent and OA is the radius of circle. OA is perpendicular to PA, that is angle OAP is 90 degrees. Angle OAP is 90 degrees. Now in triangle OAP, OP square is equal to OA square plus PA square. OP square means hypotenuse square. This is OA side square. This is PA, another side square. According to Pythagoras theorem, we get this one. OP square is equal to OA square plus PA square. That is, OP square means 10 square. OA square means 6 square. PA, we have to find the value of PA. Now, 10 square means 100, 6 square 36. This 36, take this 36 to that side. Then we get PA square is equal to 100 minus 36. Then PA square is equal to 64. By square rooting, PA is equal to root of 64, that is equal to 8 centimeters. Therefore, length of the tangent is equal to PA is equal to 8 centimeters. So, this length is 8 centimeters. Example problem is over. Now, we will go for exercise 9.1. Today we will solve fourth problem and fifth problem. What is fourth problem? Calculate the length of the tangent from a point 15 centimeters away from the center of the circle of radius 9 centimeters. Calculate the length of tangent from a point 15 centimeters away from the center of the circle of radius 9 centimeters. This is circle. A tangent, length of tangent. This is, we have to find out. This is AP is a tangent. From the figure, we observe that O center of the circle. O is center of circle. P is a point from 15 centimeters away from the center of the circle. P is a point 15 centimeters away from center of the circle. So distance OP is 15 centimeters. Given radius is 9 centimeters. This is radius. This measurement is 9 centimeters. Ray PA is tangent to the circle from P. PA ray. This is tangent to the circle. So PA is length of the circle. Let it be, we don't know that value, so we have to find. So let it be x. PA is equal to x. We know that radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. So OA is perpendicular to PA. That is, angle A is 90 degrees. Therefore, triangle OAP is a right angle triangle. According to the Pythagoras theorem, side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square. Then OA square is equal to PA square is equal to OP square. OA square means 9 square, PA square means x square, OP square means 15 square. 9 square means 81 plus x square is equal to 225. Take this 91 to that side. We get x square is equal to 225 minus 81. That is equal to x square is equal to 144. By squaring, square rooting, we get x is equal to 12 centimeters. Therefore, length of the tangent PA is equal to 12 centimeters. So, length of the tangent PA is equal to 12 centimeters. Fourth problem is over. Fifth problem. Prove that the tangents to a circle at the end points of a diameter are parallel. Very, very important problem. Here, we will solve this problem in two methods. This is first method. Prove that the tangents to a circle at the end points of a diameter are parallel. Given a circle is given with a diameter AB. This is diameter AB. PQ is a tangent. This is one tangent. And RS is another tangent. Because prove that the tangents to a circle at the end points of diameter. The diameter end point is A, another end point is B. Here is one tangent, here is one tangent. We have to prove PQ is parallel to RS. These two lines are parallel. Proof. Let O be the center of the circle. O is the center of circle. OA is radius. This is radius. PQ is tangent. So this radius is perpendicular to tangent. Since a tangent drawn at the end point of radius is perpendicular to the radius, therefore OA is perpendicular to PQ. OA is perpendicular to PQ. Right. Similarly, OB is perpendicular to RS. But OA and OB are the parts of AB. OA and OB are parts of AB. AB is perpendicular to PQ and AB is perpendicular to RS. Since if two lines are perpendicular to same line, then the two lines are parallel. Here, PQ is perpendicular to AB. Similarly, RS is perpendicular to AB. These two lines are perpendicular to this line AB. Therefore, PQ is parallel to RS. The tangents to a circle at the endpoints of a diameter are parallel. First method is over. Now take second method. Prove that tangents to a circle at the endpoints of a diameter are parallel. Same figure. A circle with diameter AB. PQ is a tangent drawn at A and RS is another tangent drawn at B. We have to prove PQ is parallel to RS. Let O be the center of the circle. OA is radius. PQ is tangent. A tangent drawn at the end point of radius is perpendicular to the radius. Therefore, OA is perpendicular to PQ. Similarly, OB is perpendicular to RS. That means perpendicular means is 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Angle OAP is equal to angle OAQ is equal to angle OBR is equal to angle OBS is 90 degrees. OAP, OAQ, OBR, OBS all are 90 degrees. We know that when a line intersects two lines, if alternate angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Here, red color angle, 90. Alternate angles. Green color angle, 90. These two are equal. So here, alternate angles are equal. So these two lines must be parallel lines. Here, angle OAP is equal to angle OBS. Since these are alternate interior angles, angle OAQ is angle OBR. Since these are alternate interior angles, therefore PQ is parallel to RS. The tangents to a circle at endpoints of a diameter are parallel. Here I am giving one assignment, a small problem. Solve the problem and show to your class teacher. Thank you.